Welcome to the Season 28 Apex Legends Breach update. Season 28 just brought so many new things, and today we're going to read over the patch notes together for the first time. So I never took a look at these, and we're just going to learn as we go and just see the new surprises. So thank you so much to EA and Respawn for giving us early access to the season. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. So we have the patch notes here on the right. Let's see. It's for the newest season, Breach. Grab your squad mates as we get ready for the new season. We have new Hardlight. Oh my gosh, Fuse getting a rework, Catalyst and Bloodhound, and we're seeing the meta change as well. So we're shifting towards close quarter combat, and then we're gonna start getting marksman nerfs. That's finally time. I'm super excited, and we get shotgun buffs. As you guys can see here, we have the reactive PK skin as well. I mean, this is just awesome, right? This is sick. So let's get ready, guys. Let's see what we got. Our first thing here, Hardlight Mesh. A new entry into the world. Hardlight is the Apex games evolving once again. Legends will encounter Hardlight across windows and structures. So if you go up here, actually see one of these here. It looks like Hardlight acts as destructible and breachable windows. Are intact. They are translucent, so you can see players through, allowing players to see through them, but they block projectiles. So they block bullets, I'm guessing. Cool, that's sick. And it shows little, okay, like windows. When broken damage, Hardlight Mesh is rebuilt after a lengthy delay. So break one. So it should start repairing soon. Hardlight takes damage from weapon fire and increased damage from specific weapon classes, explosive, melee, and legend abilities. Break Hardlight to breach into buildings and create new entries and find new angles to lay down or an assault to new opponents. This is sick. Okay, this is actually really cool. So let's see the exact details of Hardlight. Hardlight meshes are automatically spawned into the world at preset positions on various structures. Defaults at 200, so this is 200 HP. So let's see. Yeah, total 200. I just damaged that. Oh, it's still repairing actually. Yeah, that one's still repairing. So 200 HP. It looks like it's their base, their base Hardlight. Hardlight increased damage from explosive 8.5 times and shotguns 2.5x. Whoa, that's sick. Let's go try that. Yeah, there's no way. Oh yeah, that's gonna break it for sure. And then increased damage to shotguns. Oh wow. Okay, that's sick. Of course it's gonna break it. That's sick. So it looks in legend abilities. So Fuse for sure, right? Oh my gosh. Oh. Not sure why I didn't break that, but this is okay. Oh yeah, it just broke that like nothing. Okay, so that's really cool. I can't wait to go to the Fuse section. Oh my gosh, that'll be fun. Hardlight takes damage from the ring. Okay, perfect. Hardlight cannot repair, rebuild, or be reinforced in the ring. Makes sense. Upon reinforced, Hardlight in health total can be set to 1250 HP. Oh my gosh, let's go to controller legend. We got Catalyst here now.
Ultimate is ready.
So we can actually reinforce this. Oh, and it changes to purple. Now this is the full 1250 HP, right? Let's see. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is sturdy. 3 full mags almost with the R9. Obviously, not as strong as if you have shotgun. Of course, it's going to be able to do more damage, but still that thing is tanky. Yeah, you have to fully reload with a PK with that. Crazy. Okay, there's a rebuild delay of 4 seconds, so if you break this, obviously there's gonna be, yeah, oh I see, reinforceable, and so yeah, there's a little rebuild delay. Makes sense. So it prevents, yeah, in 3 2 1, makes sense, so that you can just spam it. It's kind of like the Catalyst store, same thing. Controller subject is limited on the number of reinforced Hardlights, max 4 reinforced Hardlights. Oh, so in this building, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can't go over that, can we? Let's see. So yeah, it takes 1 down. Makes sense. I mean, it's, but at least this one still stays intact, which is cool. Just put a rampart wall behind this, right? Make it even worse. Reinforced, so let's see. Reinforced Hardlight decays when the original reinforcing player exceeds reinforcement limit. Okay, reinforcement Hardlight decays when there are no players for an extended period of time. Makes sense. When reinforced Hardlight decays, it returns to a standard Hardlight mesh state and it decays to baseline health of 200 HP. Okay, makes sense. right? We don't want to keep this here and then a team rotates out and now they have God Spot and none of them are controller legends, right? So it makes sense. It makes sense. Let's see, ranked matchmaking. Ooh, this one. We are implementing focus changes based on learning from our previous matchmaking tests. Our previous end of the season tests that restricted Masters and plus Pred players from matching below various diamond ranks have led us to bake in these changes directly into each season. To provide the best matchmaking possible experience, we will be shifting the restriction dynamically each season as ranked populations naturally shift through the duration of the split. The timing of when these restrictions kick in, as well as exactly which diamond ranks can match with Masters, will depend on when the population of those players is high enough to sustain good matchmaking. We will continue to provide additional updates throughout the upcoming season as we monitor and adjust. As obviously the season just started, so we don't know how many Masters, how many Preds. They're gonna, I think they're just, yeah, like I said, they're gonna collect more data as the season goes on. But I'm finally glad that they're, tackling this issue, right? As personally for me, after I push past Plat 1 and I'm in Diamond 4, I just get Masters and Preds, like full stack. I'm solo queuing with my tiny little character here, and I just can't pass through. So it's nice to be that they're finally looking into this situation, so that way we I want to get a clear understanding as we go, and hopefully we'll get more updates on ranked for sure. So that's exciting, and hopefully we can finally push past the lower tiers of Diamond, because it's a little bit more fair now for lower level Diamond players. That's awesome. Great job, Respawn there. Audio updates. In Season 28, in response to community feedback, we're taking it a step further by adding more audio customization options and giving you control. You can look forward to more granular customization options surrounding... this is sick. I actually went over this in my controller settings guide. There's sound effects, dialogue, music volume, lobby. Oh, this is really cool. This is neat right here. Wow. Yeah, I'm super stoked for this, because look, there's so much stuff here, like legend dialogue and ping dialogue. You can put it to critical only, like stuff that you actually need. So let's see what they say. In Season 27, we added the focus mix. So yeah, this is in addition to the smaller changes. We've also split the enemy and geo bullet impact audio in order to prioritize them independently, ensuring players always know when they've landed a shot. Wow, I love it. I loved it. So it seems like they're really taking a step forward in audio now, and I can finally say, like, Apex audio was one of the most difficult things that we were experiencing for the longest time, right? We wouldn't know if someone's sneaking up on us, or if there's a team pushing us, like we just wouldn't know. So like genuinely, I appreciate that they finally are taking a step to fixing audio, and we're headed in the right direction here. And I just want to see, like, if these changes or are actually gonna affect us in a positive way. But it looks like it, right? Because now we just don't get random voice, like Vantage voice lines. I can't do it, guys. I just can't do it. So super excited. Valkyrie as well, and the Jets Up and all that random stuff. Just finally put it to critical only. Like, this is super awesome. What else do we have? Oh, patch notes. We got Fuse here. Okay, so abilities. Fuse is no longer slowed when taking explosive damage. That's huge, because obviously Fuse is a very explosive legend, right? So I'm glad he got that baked in his base kit now. Faster weapons though when switching to the tactical. Oh, that's pretty fast. Yeah, that's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. I like it. Flatten the trajectory to make tap firing more accurate.
Stand back. Knuckle cluster's firing.
Okay. Reduce delay before explosion startup. So yeah, do you see how much faster that was? That was pretty fast. Okay. What else? Increase base damage was 10, now 15. Ooh, really?
Knuckle, ultimate's ready. Let's give these.
Oh, that's huge. That's gonna do a lot more damage for like down players, especially. Yeah, the knuckle cluster is great for down opponents. So yeah, that's awesome. And they did reduce the duration, looks like, by 50%. To kind of it's not too long, but it does more damage, which is great in its own way. Ultimate refresh, ultimate behavior. Fires a mortar. Okay, this is not the Ring of Fire anymore, is it? That explodes against the ground, then sprays out smaller bombs around it as its landing point. When aiming down the sights, the mortar can pierce cover up to 13 meters deep and deliver explosives to the other side. So yeah, you don't have that ring anymore. You see that? There's no ring. So let's see what this looks like, because it's hard to actually read it, but then let's see what it actually looks like.
Here comes the motherlode.
Oh, it goes forward almost, right? Fires a mortar that explodes against the ground, then sprays out smaller bombs around its landing point. When aiming down sights, the mortar can pierce cover up to 13 meters deep. So it's like Mad Maggie's drill, it sounds like. It can pierce through the other side. Oh, and then sprays out. Okay, let's see. Hold on.
Ultimate's ready.
So it's better like this, isn't it?
Ultimate's ready.
Oh, it's exactly like Maggie's drill. Oh, the way you use this is a lot different now. Yeah, it's a lot different. Not like the fuse ult like from before, like the motherload. So
Alright, I'll fuse. He's got his ult.
so this is more like entry. Like there's a team in here, right?
Motherlode.
This is more entry now.
This guy's about to fall.
Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. It's more entry. It's more entry based. Okay, so it's like Fuse and Mad Maggie kind of got combined a little bit there. Interesting. Okay. So level 2 pyrotechnique. Your ultimate will drop behind patches of fire for 8 seconds after the bombs explode. Oh, so this gives the old ult now. See?
Hold on to your cod pieces. Motherlode's dropping.
Okay, this is gonna have the fire, huh? Oh, that's okay. So now we're back to the old Fuse ult. So it brought it back. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering where the fire was. That's, Fuse's specialty. So now he has it back as one of his upgrades, but now it has additional bombs too to just make it like just do more damage. That's sick. And then let's do a level 3 while we're here. Reignition, deal explosive damage to enemies, recharges your ultimate for every 2 damage, reduces cooldown by 1 second. Wait, that's sick. Explosive damage. Does it count as your attack or no? No, probably not. It has to be explosive, like actual explosive damage. So let's grab some nades. So it seems like this is like Respawn has been loving like changing like the cooldowns depending on like actual damage done. Like I noticed Bloodhound's gonna get that changed too. I think I got a sneak peek of that, the little trailer that they released. So let's see. So this is gonna increase our. Okay, it doesn't show here, but it should increase our ultimate. Okay, at least we know that there's a way to increase your ult time. I mean, decrease the cooldown a little bit. That's awesome. All right, now we're back at level 2. Let's go the other way. Knuckle cluster. Jump near your attack for a boost and 50% recharge. Stop.
Stand back.
Are you?
Firing.
Oh my guys, that is. Oh, that's not right. Like they just gave Fuse an Octane jump pad, and you have multiple attack charges, right? Oh my gosh! So it recharges at 50%. So you basically get it back. You can just keep chaining it, dude. That is crazy, bro. That. Oh my. Sorry, guys. That's insane. No, that's insane. And I know this is directional from what the devs told me. This is like depending on the angle. Yeah, depending on the angle you go with, you go forward a little bit more versus if you're standing right on it, I think. Yeah, you go up. Okay, so that's cool. It's directional now. Depending on, it's like angle based. Oh, that's sick. Okay, so that's probably going to be the go-to, honestly, for me. Because I like the movement, especially in different legends. So Fuse is his back. Oh my goodness. Actually, he's forward now. No pun intended. So level 3, what's the other one? Reckless, 50% explosive damage. Oh, that makes sense, right? You don't want Fuse taking damage. It's a little bit of a not as flashy as the other. Not as flashy as the other perk. Ultimate recharge 1 second for every. Actually, you know what? Both of them are kind of more quality of life. They help Fuse out in a different way. They're not flashy like Knuckle Jumper or the Pyro upgrade, but still not bad. Not bad at all. So, no, that's sick. Fuse update is insane. Okay, let's see. They removed the Ringmaster Scar Tissue Knuckle Cluster. Okay, makes sense. I mean, they have to put new stuff, so they gotta remove some of the older ones. So awesome. Catalyst. Oh my gosh. So let's go to Catalyst. This is going to be so awesome.
My ultimate is ready.
Can now reinforce up to 4 doors, was 2. Are you kidding me right now? So you can not only reinforce 4 Hardlight like we talked about earlier, but you can now reinforce 4 doors. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. And then let's just, this is 4, right? Oh my gosh. So dude, that actually might be huge for holding down buildings. Like you have this to hold down and you could repair broken doors, and now you could have Hardlight. This is like Catalyst just became the strongest controller legend from this. This is, yeah, that's insane. Tactical was flatten the trajectory, slightly lowered the pitch, and increased the overall range. So it looks like they just made this, you could just, oh wait, that's far. Oh, that's far. Okay, that's cool. Increase size by roughly 50%. And reduce the delay before spikes can deal damage. Was 2 seconds, now 1. Awesome. Can now have 3 traps maximum, was 2. Interesting. Let's see the size. Oh, that's, yeah, that's way more spacious now. It was way smaller before. That's sick. Okay, at least they, yeah, I'm glad that they made this. Oh my gosh, that covers a lot. Because I realized, like, when you're playing Catalyst like indoors and stuff, you kind of have to like put it in a perfect spot so that enemies will affect it. But now throw it here, see how much that covers. Dude, that's you'd kill all 3 people if they're playing behind that door, right? That's crazy. Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. Activation radius reduced by 20%. This is how close you have to be before spikes stand up and the core is vulnerable. Oh, interesting. Okay, ultimate. You can now toggle to deploy the ultimate horizontally. Length was increased by 5 meters, and the wall can now build up through standard doors, Lifeline's Dock Halo, and Gibby's Dome of Protection. Oh, nice little quality of life chains. Can now be placed on steeper angles. Reduce Dark Veil duration when enemies walk through. Was 7 seconds, now 5. Okay, a little bit of a balancing there. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay. This was the old ult. Makes sense, makes sense. Normal, right? Normal ult. And so this is the new ult. Oh my gosh, that's sick. So if there's like a team in front of you, you don't have to worry about going around that ult anymore. You just block like a wall. Oh, that's sick. That's giving me Apex trailer vibes again, because I remember like Catalyst had some cool stuff in the trailers. So that's, oh, that's sick. That's way more protective than the other wall, because you can literally block anyone who's in front of you. It gives you time to run away, time to heal, to challenge that even. Okay, that's awesome. Upgrades. Level 2, hidden spikes. The spike pool is now hidden to enemies while inactive. Spikes are hidden while dormant. No way.
These will pierce them.
Oh my gosh. Guys, who here plays Minecraft? Please tell me this reminds you of the skull sensor things. That is sick. I wonder how this looks for actual enemies themselves, but that's really, really cool. So they just activate. I wonder if they can still see the little orb thing, but that is, oh, that's so cool. So you could actually hide this, because you know how the orb, let's say they do see the orb, you can actually hide the orb like behind the wall, and then they won't see the actual thing, right?
These will pierce them.
Yeah, that's cool. I wonder if they still see this little transparent glow, but maybe only you can, right? Only enemies can't, and then they'll start stepping on it, and then they get damaged. That's free beam for you, right? The next one is Soul Piercer. Spikes activate twice as fast and deal 5 more damage per hit. So let's see. They activate 50% faster. Oh yeah, that's, I feel like that would be more instant. It's hard to tell while we're not in game, but still really cool the fact that it'll I mean, I feel like that's more important in like aggro situations, right? You're not like a defense Catalyst now. You're like you can actually aggro push something, because that'll activate right away. So that's cool, like little small use scenarios there. Oh, interesting. Okay. And they deal 5 more damage per hit. Yeah, that's like more aggro Catalyst. Okay. Interested to see how that works in game. And they remove Sister Spikes and Long Veil. So what do we have now for level 3? Rebuild and reinforce missing doors. Okay, that one is still probably one of the coolest ones. And then plus 5 seconds ult lifetime. Yeah, both are great. I think those are the older ones. I want to see what the Pharaoh door still. I want to see how that works. Because that still completely repairs the doors, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, it creates the door again. So this is 4 kicks now. So that's awesome. Catalyst is back, guys. Catalyst is back. The fact that you can reinforce 4 doors now. Plus you could have Hardlight here. You could have Hardlight there. I mean that's huge. Look at that. I'm playing Minecraft. Sorry for all the Minecraft references lately. Look at that. What? That's insane. That I still have 2 more doors I can reinforce. So yeah, this is powerful stuff. I'm super excited for this. All right, now we have Bloodhound. Super excited for this. So we have abilities, passive. Enemies outside of 13 meters no longer block white ravens from spawning. Block upgrade brought into base kit and includes more than 13 meters away no longer block white ravens. So it seems like they definitely buffed that passive. You know, being able to just have a little bit more viability with the white ravens is awesome, because actually Bloodhound, I remember when Bloodhound first released, Bloodhound didn't have the white raven thing, so I'm glad that they are reworking it to become a little bit more useful. Like all these other recon legends have so much more abilities that it's time that we get a little bit more use out of that passive. Tactical, total scan duration up to 4 seconds was 3. That's awesome. On the 1 second change, full body duration remains half at the full scan, so now 2 seconds was 1.5. Reduce screen coloration during scan. Fewer clues will pop up on screen when your tactical successfully scans an enemy. So let's see.
Marking our surroundings.
Okay. So yeah, do you see the discoloration? It's not as bad. It looks like a regular screen now. I don't know how I feel about that. I like how before it was like really dark, so that way you could just see exactly what's around you. It like made everything like easier to see, but maybe I'll get used to that. And then we have our ultimate. Cooldown reduced to 2.5 minutes, was 4 minutes. That's a change I like to see. You know, the ult is kind of is like Bloodhound's forte. Activation time reduced by 20% after activation. The wider FOV gradually shifts back to your normal FOV. Knocks while your ultimate is active increase the duration by 5 seconds. Will always reset to 10 seconds if below. That's pretty cool. It reminds me of Revenant's ult. So you kind of get more time. But unchanged. Knocks while your ultimate is active resets your tactical duration. Wow. This has been active for a while, but is now called out in the ability description. So wait, so that's really cool. If you have your ult, right, you get a knock, you get 5 more seconds. Let's just say you do knock someone, and then you could pop your tac, and then you get oh my gosh, you get a knock, and then you get attack again. So you could start chaining knocks. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. Like you chain knocks, and you can just keep like having a 24/7 scan. You knock, you scan, you knock, you scan, you knock, you scan. So Bloodhound is starting to feel more like an actual hunter, and he'll start to get traits from assault and skirmisher classes, not just a recon legend now, which is exactly what we wanted to see. You know, a little bit more viability now for sure. Upgrades level 2, Taste of Blood, regen 50 health when getting a knock while your ultimate is active.
I bathe in the blood.
Oh my, I got plus 2 seconds.
That's really fast.
Wait, that was an instant. That's an instant. Hold on, let me try again.
An almost instant. Dude, it's
wait,
not...
keep...
Trust in the old father. Enemies light up, babe.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Dude, do you see my health?
That's good, yeah.
I have overflow.
That's cool.
Raven's Flight, when activating your white ravens, they can ping enemies twice as far as normal. That's sick. A little bit more range there. I'll take that. Level 3, Hunter's Agility. Your tactical is faster to use and has a negative 5 second cooldown. Awesome that they gave that to Bloodhound as well. And Eye of the Allfather removed from level 2. So we have Hunter's Agility. Attack activates faster, negative 5 second cooldown. Exactly what we said. And then double duration of attack's full body scan. So I don't know which one's better out of these two. They seem like they're both going to help with attack regardless. But yeah, I am curious. They did add this for a reason, so this has to be, you know, of merit in some way.
Scanning the area.
Okay. So and then you'll get it back much faster. Not bad. I'll take that. I'll take that. Both upgrades are great. Remove Raven's Blessing, Flock, and Sighthound. All right. Now we have Crypto. So we wanted power coupling to add the value for crypto while actively piloting the drone and scanning enemies, but with the current version, its main impact is in refunding ult charge on EMP scan. To help refocus the upgrade, we changed the behavior so that it no longer gains ult charge on EMP scan. From data, we also saw that the amount of ult charge gained from players was too generous, so we're taking the opportunity to bring that in line as well. I've seen some clips of crypto doing some insane, they're just farming like so much damage by just getting their ult back to back by, you know, like that doing an EMP scan. So prevent power coupling for 5 seconds after EMP and reduce charge gain from scanning players from 10 to 5. Makes sense. I mean, yeah, like crypto was super strong when they buffed crypto like recently, so it's nice to see that he get a little bit of a rework there. Pathfinder dev note: Grapple God is the runaway upgrade choice at level 3. We wanted to offer some benefit to Feeling Zippy without a big refresh for Pathy, so the choices are more compelling. Feeling Zippy additionally increases allied movement speed on energized zip lines from 1000 to 1350, and Feeling Zippy additionally increases acceleration and energized zip lines from 700 to 800. That's awesome. So Pathy's just a little bit more fast now. We'll take it. Octane. Daredevil's time extension was letting Octane chain sequential fights longer than we'd like. As such, we're making an adjustment. So we got a little bit of an Octane nerf, it looks like. Max duration extension reduced from 6 to 3 seconds. All right. That's like 50%. They're literally cutting that in half. So I'm curious to see how that's going to turn out. Maybe the other perk might actually be better now, the triple jump, right? Was it? Yeah. Yeah, that might not be as great now. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how that turns out in game. Let's see. Weapons. New inspect animations. The PK, Sentinel, Eva. Oh yeah, this thing is crazy. Still can't get over this. What about the Eva? Let's see. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'll take that. That's pretty cool. And the Sentinel too? Really? So do they still have the kickflip? They do. Interesting. Let's see. Maybe it's not the right one. Huh? No, it looks like it. I haven't seen this one before. Marksman weapons. G7. It's the care pack weapon now. Ooh, let's see. Now we have double tap on this thing. Oh, that's huge. You get way more damage out that way. And of course you can switch into single mode. Okay, that's sick. Okay, the G7 is still meta, I guess. Even more now, so not bad. We'll take that. Increased rate of fire can be equipped with sniper optics. What? There's no way, guys. That's crazy, huh? Oh my god. Gonna be back in season 1 of Apex, huh? That's cool. That's cool. I like it. I mean, the G7 can really hit the shots, so, but we don't, guys. We don't hit the shots. The G7 does. It is hard to get used to the 8x scope for this. I'm so used to 2 to 4, but I'm glad that they brought that little quality of life change there. All right, next one, bow check bow. Max damage decreases 60 was 65. Yeah, they had I mean, they are nerfing all the marksmans now. You guys can tell, right? Yeah, they're not so fond of marksmans this season. I mean, I feel like in every season in general, like the marksmans have just been getting so strong, so they had to kind of give it a little bit of a change. Max energized damage decreased to 50 was 55. Increased draw time. The legendary skin. So not bad. I mean, it's pretty cool. We'll take it. 30-30 repeater. Decreased base damage to 41 was 43. Oh, let's go check that out. Now the 30-30 decreased base damage to 41 was 43. Decreased charge damage multiplier. Slightly increased charge time. Oh, they nerfed the heck out of this one, huh? Yeah, they gave all the nerfs to this one. I mean, it makes sense. This thing was just shredding people, especially when it still had the skull piercer. So I think this one finally, you know, it's gonna keep this weapon down for sure. Pistol P20 floor loot. Oh, we're back to the P20s back at floor loot. Cool. Dual P20s, or yeah. So we're back to the dual. Cool. At least this one kind of is back on the ground. I want to see how powerful this really can get, because this one doesn't have. Oh, it does have hammer point. So this can still shred once you get hammers on this thing. Oh, okay. Decreased damage decreased to 23, was 25. Of course, it's not a care pack weapon now. Reduced reload speed, reduced fire rate, increased enhanced hipfire spread. Okay, so they basically had to buff. I mean, they had to nerf this. But dang, that thing shreds still. I might have to start running this from time to time. Crazy. Shotguns, Mastiff. Oh, okay, guys, it's shotgun season. Decreased pellets per blast to 5 was 6. So let's see. So it's gonna be less pellets. So that's one thing. But the damage per pellet increase from 19 to 19 was 16. Oh, that's why they did it. Okay. Adjusted blast pattern. Okay. So this is gonna do a lot more damage per pellet. I mean per pellet. So that's cool. This also gets a new upgrade too. It looks like it's the dual shell. Reload 2 rounds at one time. So I'm gonna go ahead and reload like my empty. 3, 5. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, that's cool. EVA 8, slightly increased rate of fire. Titan blast pattern. We'll try that out. We have a bolt on this thing, so let's take that out. Still not bad. It's pretty fast. Locked hop-ups, dual shell. Okay. It looks like the 3030 has a dual shell. Let's see. It still feels good. Like, even though like they did nerf it, like it still feels great. Let's see what the dual shell looks like. So yeah, so basically you just reload. Yeah, it got nerfs, but the fact that you can reload 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's not bad. It's cool. They gave it something at least. Let's see. Hammer point rounds. Yeah, we just talked about that earlier. And it looks like the PK is getting disruptors back. Oh my gosh, this is sick. Let's see. Oh, this thing's gonna shred. Yeah, disruptors on a PK, that's a dangerous thing. Yeah, that's I want to see what a full is. It 108? 107 it looks like the max damage you can get on someone with the shields. But that is scary. Yeah, 107. So I remember when the PK was absolute meta in season 26, I think, and they didn't have disruptors, but it still did 108. So it's 1 less damage from the OP PK, but still that means you could 2-shot blue armor now, and purple, I think. No. So how much damage? So let's see. They got 100 health here, 25. That's 200. Yeah, you can 2-shot purple armor now. That's crazy. Not bad. If you hit all your shots, of course. We have gun shield generator removed from the triple take Hemi and the R3. Okay, makes sense. Graffiti mod removed from the Volt and Mastiff, added to the L-Star and Longbow. Ooh, okay. Double tap added to the Eva. Like, oh, okay. So, oh, that's cool. That's cool. They gave the Eva a little bit of a buff. So every shotgun is strong now, guys. This one you just have to make sure you hit your shots. It's not forgiving. Like if you miss the next time you can hit isn't until way later. So, but that's powerful stuff. Let's see what we got next. Turbo Charger, decreased points unlocked to 500. On the Devo was 600. Okay, not bad. Care package rotation. P2020 returned to the floor. G7 Scout enters the care pack. We know about that. Gold weapon rotation. Senti, VK 47 flatline, PK 3030, and Akimbo P20s. Okay. Evo changes. Reviving teammate only provides full Evo 100 points for the first 2 reses. Each subsequent res will be 25 less Evo until no Evo is rewarded. Makes sense, so you can't just farm Evo. Okay, equipment. Knockdown shields. They've completely removed the knockdown shields from the loot pool. It's not here anymore. So that's cool. It's baked into your kit. So like right now, I have, it doesn't show here, but I would have a purple knockdown shield. So I have purple armor, so it scales with your actual armor that you damage, which is great because you don't have to think about it. Backpacks, white backpack has been removed from the loot pool. That is a great quality of life change, I'll tell you that. So now you always have a white backpack when you land in the map. Pubs and ranked. So we have, this is the rotation for the season. Broken Moon, E-District, and World's Edge. Not bad. A lot of outdoorsy stuff. E-District a little bit more indoorsy, so we get a little bit of a mix of both. Mixtape. So it's going to be, the map rotation is going to be TDM, Fragments, Skull Town, Zoo Station, and then Control. So you just take a look at these. These are all the different maps that they're going to have. I don't want to read that word for word. For ranked. Drop zones disabled and ranked. So this is going to be a big change. I know a lot of people love the drop zones. For me, I see both sides. And I'm still trying to form my own honest opinion of it. I enjoyed the dropship, but then also I see why they wanted to do this. This just allows you to actually make your own decisions instead of letting RNG choose it for you, right? So, like, you'd land in a bad spot and you have no choice now. But here you could choose wherever you want to drop. So I see what they're trying to do. So we'll see how that works this season, and let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments if you enjoy the drop zone or if you think this is going to be a little bit better, where you can now skydive wherever you want to go. So not bad. Wildcard is back on Kings Canyon. Okay, awesome stuff. So we're going to see Cage going crazy. And we have, these are going to be the different types of wildcards that are going to be available. Chain Reaction, Crackerjack. Like I said, take a look at the patch notes. There's a lot of new stuff in here yourself. And it seems like they still, I'm glad that they have wildcards still. It is a fun game mode. I like pre-pubs, and then even if you just want to relax, not really relaxing, but it's like less sweaty in a different sense, right? Because you're not having to worry about dying all the time. And wildcard respawning. Oh, wildcard respawn. When players die in quick succession, they will be more aggressively pushed further away from their previous death location and closer towards the center of the ring. Interesting. So that's going to be a little bit more different than spawning close to your teammates. So now you might go away from your teammates, it seems like. Okay. It makes it, I guess it's trying to keep the players safe, but interesting to see how that turns out. Controller legends can now remotely pick up their deployed tacticals just as they can in other game modes. Oh, just like how it's pretty much the same thing with Caustic can remotely pick up his barrels. And Bot Royale evolved. Now I don't want to go over too much of this stuff. Like I said, I've already gone over the Bot Royale in my previous video. I'll link it here in the top right of the everything new in season 27 when I got early access. So go over that. But essentially, Bot Royale now isn't just bots. They have 1 to 5 full human squads. Like, that's the biggest thing. So it's really awesome. I'm glad that it's still, earning badges still restricted, of course, but at least you can have a place where you can just chill and relax a little bit more. These are the Apex bots, new system. So it's cool. They're giving, like I said, Bot Royale a little bit more of a viability to different players. So bug fixes. Let's see, Storm Point got fixed. First ring could spawn in playable space. Power booster amp. Okay, so they're fixing a few bugs. Not bad. Let's see. Yes, this one. Fixed FOV scaling with stim surge. That one was a big issue for a lot of people, including myself. So it's nice that they fixed that. Valkyrie fixed the ultimate being blocked by Trident and leaving the scan on permanently. Quality of life. Control. Weapon will no longer interrupt shooting, healing, or other actions when a player levels up. Okay, perfect. Ballistic sling will no longer interrupt shooting when the sling weapon is being upgraded, downgraded as part of the ultimate or weapon leveling up in Evo. Settings menu, gameplay menu options have been broken up and reorganized into 5 subcategories. Combat, yeah, they changed the settings now, so it has combat and then movement. So HUD UI, so it's a little bit more easy to see compared to last, previous season. So I like that they did that. Adding additional voice lines when picking an elite weapon. The engine. Improved graphics device selection when multiple are present on the system. And then this is I'm guessing this is the wish list. So like things that you want to buy, things that you are more likely to get. So this is Apex Legends Breach, guys. There's a lot of new stuff. I mean, it's kind of like an overwhelming list to read through. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the patch notes in the description if you actually want to read through them yourself. But I covered kind of the majority of things this season. What are you guys the most excited for? You know, let me know in the comments below. And what are things that you wish that they included that they didn't? So this season's gonna have way more stuff. So before you go, click on any of these videos here in front of you, and it's gonna help you improve this season and just play a lot better. Because you know we just want to relax, have fun, and have a great time, right? And again, thank you to EA and Respawn for giving me early access to the new season. You guys are awesome, and thank you all for watching. And you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and take care.